Hi guys, welcome to Screen Guru. So here we are with the part 3 of sports terminologies, a very important concept in the upcoming competitive examinations. So let's start with it. So our first game of today is badminton. तो बैडमिंटन की हम स्पोर्ट्स टर्मिनोलॉजीज देखेंगे. So the first is of course badminton court, then we have end line, France lines, back gallery. Now these are the specific parts of the badminton court. Then we have service court, again the same. Let, forward stroke. Now these are types of strokes. Backward stroke, toss or lob, clear, smash, net strokes, rally. Now these are all the different types of strokes which are played in the badminton. Then we have setting. Setting means putting the cork in the right place. Then we have first hand or second hand, side out, base of operation, rotation, long service. Now this is the type of service. When you start the badminton game, that is called as a service. After point or when the game starts. Then we have net fault, double fault, foot fault, service break, match point. Now this is how the opponent gets a point. Different rules. Set point, high service. Now again types of service. Then we have cross shot. It is a type of stroke. Service change, drive, drop shot, deuce, advance, etc. Okay. So moving ahead. The next game is lawn tennis. Lawn tennis is nothing but the normal tennis game. If you have ever followed Wimbledon, US Open, Australian Open, French Open, any of the Grand Slams, or maybe local tournaments, you might find all these terminologies very easy to grasp. The first being ace, then we have advantage, backhand drive, deuce, chip shot. Now these are different types of shots. Volley, again the same, half volley, let fault, foot fault, double fault. You can see that net fault, foot fault and double fault are similar to the badminton terminologies. So 2 or 3 games might have similar terms, okay? So in exam they will take care that no particular option should get repeated, no particular option should have the same terminologies. But make sure you have a basic idea about it. Sometimes they may go wrong for it. So you better attempt it, because in that case you will get full marks for that particular question. So we have smash, then service, then Grand Slams. As we mentioned, Grand Slams are what? The 4 Grand Slams. That is Australian Open, French Open, Wimbledon, and then we have the US Open. Then singles and doubles. Now this is the type of a tennis match. And we have slice, tiebreaker, love, set, in, out, etc. When the ball is in, it is called as in, and when the ball is out of the court, it is called as out. That is related to the rules of lawn tennis game. Moving ahead, we have the last 3 games with us. The first is polo. So let's start with it. So this game has a very unique terminologies, I can say. Bunker. Now this you might relate it to the army bunker. Then we have chukka, mallet, chucks, angel shot, etc. Okay. This game has very particular unique words, so please remember them. That is bunker, chukka, mallet, chucks, angel shot. This is related to polo game. Moving ahead for the game of wrestling. So wrestling has again specific few words which are unique and which are very different from the others. There is heave, half Nelson, full Nelson. Then we have Ribbers, Hole Sagger, Timekeeper, the one who keeps time on the match. Then active, attack, hold. If you have followed any of the wrestling championships, etc., or even in the Olympic wrestling, if you have followed any wrestling games, then you might know that what is hold, what is a headlock. There are different offensive positions or defensive positions, right? So these are the terminology related to wrestling. Now related to Nelson, there is also another term known as half Nelson, and there is another term known as full Nelson. Now this is this is relating to a particular skill related to wrestling. So moving ahead with the last game of our part 3, that is chess. So the chess has particular terminologies and this is very easy to understand. So we have first the different names of whatever elements have been used in the chess game. So the first is bishop, or you also know it as camel, right? Then we have gambit, checkmate. Checkmate is the last position when you win or the opponent loses, or vice versa. We have stalemate. In this position you aren't able to move any of your team, I can say any of your chess element, right? And it happens mostly for the king. If your king is checked through all the sides and if you aren't able to move at any side, now that is called as a stalemate. Then we have pawn, which are the soldiers, you can say. Then we have the king, the most important element. Then we have queen. Then we have knight, the one element which looks like a half horse. Then we have rook, is also known as elephant, the elephant piece. Then we have the grandmaster. Now grandmaster is the one who has won any of the very specific series or championships and has this world title, being a grandmaster. Then we have castling. Now castling is a specific skill related to the chess game. Okay, so that's it with today. We have completed 5 games today. So starting from badminton, then lawn tennis, polo, wrestling and chess. I hope you find value in this content. So there is one more part, that is part 4 of this course terminologies. Then we will move on to the next part, that is we will look into different statics, GKs or mock test, etc. So see you in the next video. That's it for today. That's Screen Guru for you. Have a great time ahead. All the very best.
ये भी परेशान हो गए, हम भी परेशान हो गए। करो फिर, हमारी पावर है। जब तक हम कह रहे थे करो 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 तो कह रहे थे तुम करो। आज हमने कर दिया तो कह रहे हम करेंगे, तो करो ना भाई।